Let's get serious. Habaki!
What is going on, everybody? NutsLoverXOX here, and welcome back to another Call of Duty video. In this video, I wanted to talk about my thoughts on loot boxes, because I've never actually made a video talking about it. You know, when the whole debacle was going down with Star Wars Battlefront 2 and all that nonsense, I kind of flew under the radar and didn't really do much of anything. But I kind of wanted to talk about how I feel about loot boxes and how I feel things are going in the future with them. And I feel like loot boxes are not inherently evil, per se, but they can be very easily manipulative and are obviously gambling. But they're not inherently evil, and what I mean by that is there's different systems for different loot boxes. Some are good, some are bad. Obviously, if you start with the most evil, it's paying for in-game advantages like Star Wars Battlefront 2. Those are obviously terrible. I actually uninstalled the entirety of Star Wars Battlefront 2 as soon as I bought it because I didn't want to play a game that would have a system like that as its progression system. That has since been patched, apparently. I have not re-downloaded the game yet, so I cannot confirm that. Actually, I can't confirm that because I've seen it in news sources, but I might re-download the game at some point. I still need to do a Let's Play of the campaign of that game. Whatever. Besides the point. That would be the most evil system. Paying for in-game advantages and not being able to purchase what you want with some type of in-game credit system like Black Ops 3's system, which gave you in-game advantages in the form of statistically varying weapons that you could not buy on their own via some currency at some time. The Call of Duty has gone through several different iterations of supply drops, because they've been the forefront of all of that, and they've gotten it right sometimes and they've gotten it wrong sometimes. You know, like I said, in Black Ops 3, for example, the supply drop system is fucked and is one of the worst systems of all time. In something like Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Remastered, for example, the system is pretty decent. You can get salvage to buy things that you want, even though the salvage rate is awful. World War II has pretty much the same system, as well as Infinite Warfare. The salvage rate, again, is pretty terrible, but you can at least purchase what you want. In games like World War II, though, I wish you could purchase everything in the game. I wish it didn't have to be part of a collection to purchase it. Like, for example, I'm playing Call of Duty World War II, and I want the weapon charm that's the heal, the high heal, because I'm a basic bitch white girl who wears heels. So, I want the heal. But I can't buy the heal directly with my salvage because it's not part of a collection. So, I'm pretty much fucked because I can't actually buy what I want because it's not part of a collection. I feel like everything should either be A, part of a collection, or B, purchasable on its own with salvage, you know, to buy anything you want. And that's where we move into the upper echelon of supply drops, where you can buy everything in the game, and you basically buy what you want, but you have to open supply drops to get the currency to do so, which is the system Overwatch has. I feel that Overwatch has the most consumer-friendly model. However, I feel like a lot of that has been taken advantage of because, maybe not even just because of the supply drop loot box system, it's because Blizzard is stubborn and can charge whatever they want, and people will pay for it because they're Blizzard, and people just eat Blizzard's shit and call it breakfast. I'm speaking specifically to the like $1,500 or whatever it was that you needed to buy all the Overwatch League skins. Anyway, you basically buy loot boxes or earn them. You open them, you get currency, and you can buy anything in the game that you want, excluding the gold weapons, of course, which are competitive points. But um, pretty much any cosmetic item in the game you can buy with stuff, and I think that is a fantastic system. If you could have a system where you can buy anything you want, and you can either buy currency via loot boxes or via whatever, um, I feel like that's a pretty decent system. Because at the end of the day, if you think about it, loot boxes are basically just engrams from Destiny. You know, you just open it up and you get a random something. Um, I feel like the system is getting more refined, and I feel like it's, if implemented correctly, can be a good system. Because let's not kid ourselves here, loot boxes are not really going anywhere. At least in AAA, at least in the AAA space, they're just not. So I feel like the best course of action to take is, if loot boxes are shitty, you either boycott the game or you call them out for being shitty and try to get them to change the system, or B, you, if the loot boxes are fine, you just play the game and accept that they're going to be there, because in the AAA space, they're not going anywhere. You know, EA and Activision are two money-hungry companies that want money, and that's really all they have cared about. So, you know, that's kind of my feeling on loot boxes. They're not going anywhere. Embrace the good systems, call out the shitty systems, and, you know, if you don't want to buy loot boxes, don't buy loot boxes. Like, I've bought my fair share of loot boxes, and I only buy them for games that I feel the loot box systems are good in. I don't buy Call of Duty loot boxes because I don't feel that the loot is worth it at the end of the day. I haven't bought a single loot box for World War II, for Modern Warfare Remastered, Infinite Warfare. You know, Overwatch I bought plenty. I buy them every time there's an event because there's cosmetics, and I'm okay with that. I'll get enough coins to buy the shit I don't get, you know? It's a pretty decent system. So I guess that's it, you know. That's my thoughts. Let me know yours down in the comments. Am I an idiot for embracing good systems of loot boxes because they're not going anywhere and thinking positively? Or am I all right? Am I all right? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video there. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Please be sure to leave a like and be sure to subscribe if you did. And I will see you guys later. Bye bye.